So I had a dream last night. It's kind of a recurring dream that I get. I was working in a restaurant. Well, little backstory. I worked in restaurants for about 8 years. I don't do that anymore, but I did that for a while. Well, the dream is, I keep having the same type of dream, and it's different restaurants and different people are in the dream, but it all boils down to I have to go back to work in the restaurant, and I don't know what I'm doing. I get tasked with opening or just working. Typically, it's like an opening situation where you have to get ready for the day, and this time, for some reason, I was working at Famous Dave's, although I never worked at Famous Dave's. But I was tasked with opening a position similar to some I used to work, and I get there and I'm excited and nothing. Suddenly everything I knew how to do just goes out the window, and I'm all thumbs. I keep messing stuff up, like I can't focus, I can't keep track of anything. And the people around me are looking at me like I'm a bother, and it's just, like, the fuck is this guy doing here? And I find myself having that dream. I can't pinpoint when I'm having that dream. Like, I can't say, oh, it's, when I'm feeling this in my everyday life is when I have that dream. Just out of nowhere, maybe once a month, I'll have that dream where I'm tasked with working a restaurant shift. And it's something that I could do, not easily, but something that I could do comfortably. And suddenly, I don't know what to do anymore. And it's happened with all the other restaurants I worked at. It happened at, Roadhouse. It happened in Crave. Last night was the first time that it happened at a restaurant that I never worked at. But also, typically in the dreams, I get asked by people that I used to work with. I'll be in town or something like that. Like, hey, do you want to cover shift at the restaurant? And me being a jackass in the dream, for some reason, I'm like, yeah, sure. No problem. I can do that. And then the thing comes, and I show up, 2 hours before we open, and I'm trying to, get stuff straight, but I keep forgetting things that were, relatively easy for me, and I find myself like, oh crap, I didn't make this sauce, or oh crap, I forgot gravy. I forgot to put the potatoes in the oven that are going to take an hour, stuff like that. And next thing I know, the shift is over, the day's over, and nothing happened. Like, everything that I did or didn't do was inconsequential. And so it's almost like the dream is just there to make me stress, to get, to make me feel, I don't know if inadequate would be a word, but it's just like, I don't know. And I wake up from these dreams relieved, like, oh, okay, like, even in the dream, I know it's happened to me a couple of times that in the dream, I'm like, why am I here? Why did I volunteer to do this? I'm here on vacation. I'm back in El Paso on vacation, visiting family, whatever. And somebody asked me if I want to work while I'm on vacation, and I stupidly said, yeah, sure. There's no talk of compensation. There's no reason for me to be doing this other than in real life I occasionally find myself missing it, but not really. Like, I miss the good parts of it, not always remembering how tiring it was, how upset I used to get towards the end of, my kitchen career. How upset I used to get, and how much I wanted to work in something else that didn't have me standing over an open flame for 10 hours a day. And in the dream, I go back to it in the dream, like, oh yeah, sure, I want to work. And then I shit the bed in the dream, in the dream, not in reality, like, as a figure of speech. Screw the pooch, so to speak. And then in the dream, the shift is over. Everything I did or didn't do, nothing comes of it, and I'm back to square one. And it's like, why? Why do I have? What is it in real life that's making me have these dreams where I feel inadequate and stressed? Like, I know I've had the other dream with broken teeth, and I know that, I'm struggling with self-esteem issues at the time when you have the dream with broken teeth. But this one, I don't know what it is. I don't. Like I said, it's a recurring dream. I'll have it maybe once a month, every 6 weeks, something like that. And I don't know. out there because maybe you guys can help me with that. I mean, it's first video ever. Maybe you guys can relate. What does this mean? So, yeah. Questions, comments, concerns.